Thank you so much for joining us on the Daybreak News. I am Tosin Low. The state government has promised to pay adequate compensations to affected individuals who lost their crops to the ongoing Ekiti Ring Road Phase 1 construction project. The state deputy governor, Kila Munisadafuye, made the promise in Ekiti while interfacing with stakeholders from the 6 communities where the Ring Road project traversed. Adedayadele has details.
At the meeting were representatives from Iwuruko, Are, Afao, Araromiobo, Orun, and Igbimon communities under a federal local council development area where the ring road traversed. Okinlo Amunisade Afuye, while addressing the stakeholders, said that Governor Biodun Ibanji values the welfare of Ekiti citizens and will not do anything that will inflict suffering or cause infringement on their rights. According to her, the project will in turn boost economic activities in the 6 host communities when completed. The deputy governor said that the move to compensate the affected people was to douse the fear being nursed by farm owners in the towns where the road project will cut across.
The view and interest of the citizen will always be put into consideration in all the activities of program of government. This meeting is therefore to resolve whatever issues and questions that have been agitating the minds of our people on the project.
The deputy governor appealed to the farmers and other residents to cooperate with the contractor for speedy completion of the projects that will bring development to the benefiting communities and decongest Ado-Ekiti of traffic. Also speaking at the forum, the Commissioner for Works, Mr. Shola Adebayo, revealed that the entire road length from Iwuruko was 18 kilometers and needed to be completed within 24 months, which he said made it imperative for the citizens to support the contractor. He added that the Ministry of Works had begun full enumeration of all the affected farmers and landowners, assuring them that they will all be compensated in due course. In his submission, the Commissioner for Information, Chief Taiwo Olatubosun, revealed that the policy was aimed at creating better access across Ekiti.
What is important at the end of it all is for us to have infrastructural development, peaceful coexistence in those areas and the entire people. And I want to say this, that every step necessary for development and cooperation and relationship, good relationship, will be taken.
The Alare of Arekiti, Oba Adebiyi Boluwade, while speaking at the forum, noted that his people were elated by the project conception, noting that it will add value to the development of the affected towns.
Please let it be known to you that from Iwuruko to Igbimon, we are peace-loving people. We have nothing against you. Give us information, because information is power.
Adedayo Adele reporting.
Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa was nominated the former Deputy Clerk of the National Assembly, Chief Owolabi Adelami, as his deputy. The Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Ebenezer Adeniyo, who confirmed the nomination of the Deputy Governor, revealed that his name has been forwarded to the State House of Assembly for ratification. Adelami, a former governorship aspirant of the All Progressive Congress in 2020, is from the Owo area of the state. The Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, says all the Akoko Northeast and Akoko Northwest Federal Constituency elections scheduled for February 3 in Ondo State. The Resident Electoral Commissioner in Ondo State, Mrs. Olutoyin Babalala, has told journalists in Akure that non-sensitive materials had been received from INEC headquarters and sent to the 2 local government areas. Babalala spoke on the sideline of a 2-day training for supervisory presiding officers at the INEC office in Akure, said that adequate number of bimodal voter accreditation system BVAS machines had been configured for the election to hold in 329 polling units. According to our training, will also be held for presiding officers and assistant presiding officers later on Friday ahead of the election. She said that 8 political parties are presented candidate to contest for the federal constituency seat vacated by Mr. Olubunmi Tunjojo, who was appointed a minister by the president. Vice President Kashim Shettima has reminded Nigerians that ending insecurity in the nation remained the cardinal agenda of President Bola Tinubu administration. Shettima spoke at the opening of a two-day roundtable on insecurity in northern Nigeria with the same multi-dimensional approach to tackling insecurity in northern Nigeria. Shettima, who was represented by the Deputy Chief of Staff, Senator Ibrahim Hassan, assured Nigerians that the federal government was not relenting in tackling insecurity in the nation and called for collaborative efforts in taming the menace. The Police Service Commission, PSC, has approved new appointments and promotions involving 1,897 senior police officers. The head of press and public relations, Ikechukwu Ani, in a statement, said the PSC appointed AIG Dasuki Galadansi as the Deputy Inspector General of Police to represent the northwest geopolitical zone of the country. The Commission also elevated 14 Commissioners of Police to the next rank of Assistant Inspector General of Police, while the promotion of one of the Commissioners of Police was stepped down to enable the Commission to review pending disciplinary matters against the officer. The Presidency has mentioned that there were no plans to move the federal capital to Lagos as speculated in some quarters. The Special Advisor to President Bola Tinubu on Information and Strategy, Bayo Onanuga, stated this in a statement via his official X handle. According to Onanuga, those peddling the rumor are dishonest ethnic and regional champions trying to draw attention to themselves. Onanuga said there are many parastatals that are not based in Abuja, depending on their mandates, insisting that their administrative decisions should not be politicized. Onanuga said Abuja has come to stay as it is backed by law. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, the FCC, has dogged the immediate past governor of Anambra State, Willie Obiano, on a 9-count money laundering charge. Obiano, who was arraigned before Justice Inyang Eko of Federal High Court in Abuja, pleaded not guilty after the charge was read to him. He was subsequently allowed to go home based on the terms of an administrative bail the anti-graft agency earlier granted to him. Terms of the conditions include the seizure of his international passport, even as he was warned not to travel outside the country without the permission of the court. The case has been adjourned till March 4 for the commencement of his trial. President Bola Tinubu has departed Abuja for Paris, France. A statement by the Special Advisor to the President of Media and Publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, said that the journey was a private visit. He will return to the country in the first week of February. The governor of the Central Bank of Nigeria, Olayemi Cardoso, has affirmed that inflation will fall to 21.1% this year. He gave the affirmation during the keynote of speech at the launching of the Nigerian Economic Summit Group Macroeconomic Outlook Report for this year. Cardoso said that the outlook for decreasing inflation in 2024 will have a profound impact on businesses, providing a more predictable cost environment which will lead to lower policy rates, stimulating investment, fueling growth, and creating job opportunities. For non-business news, let's join Simi Sade Abiodun.
NAPC to ensure all forest inflow is returned to the CBN. The expected stability of the forest market in 2024 can be attributed to the expected reduction in petroleum products, imports, and recent implementation of the market-determined exchange rate policy by the CBN. The Naira has depreciated to 1,355 per dollar, parallel market from 1,350 Naira per dollar recently. However, the Naira appreciated to 878 Naira per dollar in the Nigeria foreign exchange market, and data show that the indicative exchange rate for NAFEM fell to 878 Naira per dollar from 925 Naira per dollar. The federal government, through the Bureau of Public Enterprises, is currently carrying out transactions for the sale of 5 power plants under the National Integrated Power Project at a cost of about $1.15 billion. Sources familiar with the developments are saying that the cost of the plant should exceed $5 billion based on international benchmark. They added that BP was planning to sell its facilities at a price that was a little above $1.1 billion. The acting director general BP, Ignatius Ayo, said that the transaction is ongoing. The executive secretary CEO of the Nigerian Shippers Council, NSC, Pius Akuta, said that the new policy, which is expected to be all-encompassing, will be ready soon. It was said that the federal government will soon release a new maritime policy aimed at tackling challenges faced by operators in marine and blue economy, especially in port environment. The agencies under Ministry of Marine and Blue Economy have held several meetings to fine-tune the new maritime policy. Pius Akuta said that several meetings have been held at both the level of the agencies as well as with stakeholders alike. From the business desk, Simisade Abiodun.
I'll move to foreign news. United States has established an American corner in the Lekki area of Nigeria's commercial nerve center, Lagos. American corners serve as a regional resource centers for information and programs highlighting America's culture, history, current events, and government. A statement on the U.S. official website says the country's Secretary of State, Anthony Blinken, participated in the ribbon cutting ceremony to officially open the center. That's the news. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good morning.